Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and we're finally here making another video. I apologize that I haven't made any in a while. I recently just got an interning position for IT, so that now means that I'm working 2 jobs on top of my college work, and at this point, I almost never have any time to sit down and actually play video games, let alone make videos, so I will try to get as much content out as possible, but for now, things are going to be coming out a lot slower, at least this month. This is really going to be my month to figure out how much I can handle, and next month will hopefully be a big month, because that's the 1-year mark of the PS5, Series X, and Series S, and I'm looking to get out a lot of content about those consoles. So, what I'm going to be doing is basically taking some inspiration from Lame Dad Retro Gamer. I gotta give him a huge shout out because he's the one who gave me this idea. Basically, he's been doing video game monthlies for the past few months, and at the end, he gave his take. It inspired me to want to do that challenge myself, so what I'm going to be doing is picking from a list of consoles on Video Game Monthly for games that I want, and I'm going to be doing it until the end of 2021. So I did the 5-game pack, which I believe is $40 to $50 a month, depending on the tax where you live. And basically, that's not a bad bundle for the amount that you're paying, and I'm really excited to see what we have. So I chose, I believe I chose Xbox, PS2, PS3, and Xbox 360, because those games are the ones that go for cheaper prices, and considering they can't send more than what value they're giving you, because you know, if they were giving you $60 worth of value and you paid $50 a month, they'd be losing a lot of money in that regard. So considering that I didn't choose any like of the older systems like NES, Super Nintendo, because more than likely if they were trying to give you the amount for that value and that you chose 5 games, they would probably end up not giving you as much quality content. That's at least what I saw in a few videos reviewing this. So I chose 360, PS3, Xbox, and PS2 because those games are still relatively cheap, and they can probably send you some pretty good value for up to $50 for 5 games, because I've gotten like 15 different games at some point for $30 from GameStop that had a pretty quality content in them. So without further ado, guys, let's look at some of the games. So we're going to be basically doing this until the end of 2021. Like I said, I'm very excited to unbox this first one. Alright guys, so I'm going to open this box now. I have not opened it yet. It is a little beat up, and that's probably just because they filled the box to the absolute maximum, which I think is absolutely great. So let's jump into this box and see what's in here. So I'm going to try not to look at anything that's in here because I don't want to spoil myself. I want to just take games out of the box and see what we've got. So these are the 2 shout-out cards for Video Game Monthly. I will leave them in the description for you guys. So first game, let's just take that out. I'm not going to look. Alright, what is this? Alright, so this is Medieval Moves, and it's sealed. So they sent me a sealed game, and it unfortunately is a PlayStation Move only game, and I do not have PlayStation Move, but this is perfectly fine, because honestly, I just might not play the game at all. I might just put it on my shelf and hopefully let it collect value if it does, because there really aren't that much PS3 and 360 games that are still sealed, so I might just put this one right back on my shelf. If I ever decide to play the game in the future, I'll just get myself a PlayStation Move with the PlayStation camera that it comes with, and then I'll end up just playing a ton of this game, hopefully. I don't really know anything about it. I've never even heard of it. I didn't have a PlayStation 3 growing up, let alone PlayStation Move or any of that stuff, so I'm really inexperienced with this kind of thing. But regardless, if I ever decide to play it, I'll just get the PlayStation Move and the camera and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the first game. Let's get into the next one. Alright, game number 2. Let's close my eyes one more time. Alright, let's open them. Alright, Lego Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, or Pirates of the Caribbean. I call it Pirates of the Caribbean. I really don't care what you call it, or anybody calls it. People call them different things, you know, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, Lego games. I really am into them for some reason. I guess it's just because I had a great childhood playing them. I played Lego Star Wars 1 and 2 on the GameCube, Lego Indiana Jones. I played some of Lego Harry Potter at my friend's house, Lego Batman. Just so many different Lego games, and I think most of them are pretty good. I am going to be getting the Skywalker Saga on day 1, and My Xbox One just randomly turned itself on. Maybe it's saying, pay attention to me. Stop playing your Series X and play me. Regardless, I'm definitely going to be trying out this one. I always like new LEGO games, and this one looks honestly like a newer-ish LEGO game. I'm not going to say it's like a new LEGO game because obviously this is on the PS3, but it looks newer than the kind of LEGO games that I played that I really got into back in the day. The last one I really played hard was, I think, LEGO Indiana Jones 2 or LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga from that era, and I pretty much skipped all the way to the new Star Wars LEGO games. I haven't played any other ones but those, so yeah, I'm going to actually probably end up playing this game pretty soon because I love LEGO games. So, alright guys, let's do the third one. I'm going to do it blind once again. Alright guys, let's look in the box. Well, not look. Let's just take from the box. Okay. Big mother truckers for the original Xbox. Not in great condition, but I have heard about this game. Don't really know much about it. Pretty interesting. I mean, I'll probably end up trying the game. It looks to be like one of those crashing truck games, I guess. I mean, I can't really say anything about it because I know nothing about this game. I've seen the cover before. This is Big Mother Truckers 2, not the first one. I don't know what the first one is on, but I mean, I can see myself potentially playing this sometime in the future. Let's see. So, this looks to be from somebody that at a different game store or a thrift store, because on the label, I don't really know what to make of that at all. You can't really see it because it's not going to focus, but it says this guy got it for $5 or $4 or $5 for $20. So this is probably at an older store where he picked it up. Don't really recognize that label at all, but hey, it's a trucking game. It's for the original Xbox. I got to add more to the collection. All right, let's close my eyes again. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to guess it's original Xbox just by feeling the thing. I can't see the back. Oh, it's Hulk! That's sweet, because I've actually been getting into Marvel lately. So, I really enjoy Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube, so much to the point where I bought them both again on the original Xbox down the line. Don't really know anything else about the other Marvel games on the system, considering I really didn't get into that much superheroes back in the day. The only superhero that I really got into ever back then was Spider-Man. Any other superhero movies like DC or anything else Marvel related, I didn't really watch much of. I mean, I did see the movies in theaters and all that, but nothing that I got myself crazy into up until Marvel's Avengers came out and I started watching those movies a little more. I will say I am more of a fan of the standalone ones, so seeing Hulk in a standalone rather than in the Marvel universe, I would be happy to play a game like this. So, don't know when I'm going to play this game next, but hey, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a Hulk game. It's a Marvel game. I love Spider-Man. I've gotten into the Hulk, so I'm going to definitely play this game on the OG Xbox. So, what a surprise. All right. Let's look at the next game. Alright, the eyes are being closed again. Let's go in there. Let's get the game. Open my eyes. Could this be? Oh my god! Alright. Well, this now gives me an excuse to replay the game because I loved this game on the original Xbox. It honestly is probably my top 5 favorite games on that system. Really good story. This gives me a Red Dead vibe. It gives me a GTA vibe. I honestly feel like this is one of the best third-person shooter story games of all time. Obviously, it doesn't control as well as one of the newer ones, like one of the newer Red Dead games, but hey, it is a fun game to go and look back at. It really was a very solid title, especially for back in the day. I really feel like this game was ahead of its time, so I haven't fully finished it on the original Xbox. I am very, very close to the end, but when I'm done on that system, I am no doubt going to be playing this game on the PS2 as well. Very excited to do a replay of this game. So it looks like I actually have 6 games. I said I had 5 games. I think I'm going to correct that in the beginning of the video anyway, but I think I got the 6 game title instead of the 5 games. So whatever. Yeah, that's gone. Let's look at the next game. All right, let's close the eyes again. This is the last game in the package. I can confirm it. It doesn't feel modernish. I'm not going to be able to guess it. I'm going to say maybe PS2. It looks Final Fantasy. It was PS2. Okay, so I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. Well, that's honestly just because I never got into the Final Fantasy games, but people are telling me all the time how much they love these games. RPG guys love it. People that aren't major RPG guys love it. So honestly, it's maybe something I should just give a shot. Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X, I believe that is. Definitely got to give this one a shot. So out of the whole package of what we got today, it looks like I didn't get a 360 game, but that's okay because I already have way too many 360 games, and sooner or later, I'm not going to be able to fit all of them in my collection. I'm going to have to start boxing some of them. So, all today, let's just see what else is in the package. It looks like, well, they sent me a lip moisture thing. That's all right. That's pretty cool. In the whole package, we got Final Fantasy. We got Gun, we got Hulk, we got Big Mother Truckers 2, we got Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and we got Medieval Moves. So I'm going to calculate how much all of these are technically worth, and then I'll say if basically we got a good value out of it. So very excited that I got all these games. My two favorite ones on the list definitely have to be Gun and Hulk, following by Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, then probably Final Fantasy X, Big Mother Truckers, and then Medieval Moves. So yeah, guys, let me just calculate that, and I'll let you know if this month was a good value. Alright guys, so I just did the calculation, and it looks like all of these together were around $63. I tried to find the average for the price point of every game. Instead of finding the highest and instead of finding the lowest, I would kind of just search around and look for the average. So the average price for all of these games is around $63. So considering I only paid $50, we saved about $13 today doing video games monthly, getting PS3, 360, original Xbox, and PS2. In this bundle, we only got the PS3, Xbox, and PS2, but that's still great because we got two of basically each minus the 360. Not a bad thing at all. I'm really happy that I got all of this because technically we actually saved $13 today. So I'm very impressed with what happened here today. If this happens for the next 2 months where we're getting a similar value all this time, if we lose like $5 in value, I'm not going to complain. But if we lose like 10, 15, that's when I'm going to start being like, eh. But if we start getting a similar value like this each month, I think I'm going to keep the service and I'm not going to stop it. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to be making more videos soon. I am getting a few GameStop pickups that are going to be coming in because I did a few pre-orders. So another video like that's going to be coming soon. I hope to make extra content with tech as well. But recently, like I said, I've just been very busy. So I hope I can get as much content out as I can in a decent amount of time. So yeah, I can't promise anything, but I'm going to try. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for your support because we're already close to 200 despite me not uploading for a while. So thank you guys very much for that. I will see you guys in the next video.